Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for clicking in. Thank you for your likes, overwhelming comments, positive, negative, always welcome. Apart from insults, definitely it's just your opinion that we need here. That's all we need here, your opinion, whether positive or negative. We remember we are reacting. It's a reaction channel. A.M Qarol it is. Asanteni sana guys for clicking in. Thank you so much for dropping by just to check what's up with the news on the streets. Definitely that's what we do over here. We sit back and react. We sit back and talk. Guys, talk. That's what we usually do, okay? Yes, we are reacting on so many things that have been pulled out here on this YouTube street and maybe on social media platforms. So long as it's something that is public, yes, we do just react. It doesn't matter how negatively, positively we react. Whether we are reacting, criticizing, or analyzing, we just react. Whether we'll be crying or laughing, we'll just react. Whether we will be agreeing or disagreeing, we will be reacting. Reaction. That's what it is, okay? So check in. If you're in for this, sit back, enjoy the show. If you're not, it's okay. Take your time, chill. The door is always open here. Always to come in, always to go. Hello everyone in the house. I can see all the keyboard reactors dropping in like it's hot. It's hot. Anyway, this is the Bungoma woman coming in today. Shining as always, isn't it? Yes, let me give a big shout out to you all who are joining me tonight. Asanteni sana for your love and support. I really appreciate. Gatwiri Silas, I see in the house. Thank you so much for coming through. I can also see Island Girl in the house, has always been here for a very long time. Island Girl, thank you so much for your love and support. Thank you so much for believing in me, always supporting. I don't take that for granted. Island Girl, thank you so much. Lady D is also in the house. Lady D, asante sana for joining me. Eva Miller, oh my goodness, all my keyboard directors in the house. Guys, you just put a smile on my face, even when I don't deserve it. Asanteni sana. I'm blessed, I see also in the house. Thank you so much for coming through. Chela also is in the house. Thank you so much, Chela. Bajan Boy all the way from Barbados. Asante sana for coming through. Rehema Kibwana, asante sana. Kukuja. Afronita Forager, thank you so much. I see also in the house. Thembi, asante. Epic Facts. It's been a minute a while. What's up, Epic Facts? Asante sana for joining us. Victor Tomno is also in the house. Reaction investor. What are you talking about? Victor. Karibu sana. I can see Nikki with the CKY. Asante sana. Tina V is also in the house. By the way, you look good in pink. Asante sana. Is it pink or purple? I don't know. Forget the village in me. I can't really know exactly if it's pink or purple. Whatever it is. Asante sana Tina V. Soul Sister Queen. Asante sana. How are you doing? Asante sana for joining us. Soul Sister. Chai R, my OG in the house. Thank you so much, Chai R, for joining us. I really appreciate your love big time. Thank you so much. My OGs are the kind of people who always make sure I eat. Like there's table on the food on the table, or table on the food. Like the table will be on top of the food by the end of the month. Guys, you understand the tingo? Yes, the people who always make sure, like, I will never go back to the refugee camp where Mama Mat has always been praying for us to go back to. We also have our donators here. We call them the OGs in the house. Donators. Bako Pamela, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Masi Wangari is also joining us. Asante sana, Masi, for coming through. I really appreciate. Good evening to you, Zins. How are you doing? Yes, Namaste Z in the house from Bungoma, Liverpool. Asante sana. I like the way you pronounce Bungoma. It's so good. OMG. Did you see my yesterday's video, guys? I was explaining some few things about Bungoma. Just for those who did not know about Bungoma, Bungoma is a very beautiful town. If you missed that video, just in the beginning of that video, okay? Take your time. Go and watch it back. Briman, my moderator in the house. Asante sana, Briman. I really appreciate. Yes, Senorita says it's fuchsia color. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Junaid Josab. Salam alaikum. Walaikum salam. Kef halish. Koyes. Yalla ya habibi. Shukran for coming through. I really appreciate. I decided to leave. Hey, I decided to leave. How are you doing? Do you expect me to take that as a name or as a title or just a sentence? I decided to leave. Karibu sana. Enjoy, take your seat, and let's enjoy the show. Okay, it's fuchsia. All right. Sawa. Asante. I thought so myself. I was in between pink and not pink, purple, royal purple, something. I don't know, but it's not really royal because royal is something like almost what is on my lips. Something like that, right? Royal. Royal purple. Colorblind people in the house. See your lives. Did you hear that people want to kill themselves because of OMG? I decided to leave. Okay, it's a name. All right, I will take it. Don't worry. Asante sana for letting me know. I really appreciate. Fake Ray, our prefect, just landed. What's up, Fake Ray? What did I miss? Are you also cutting your blood? Dropping your blood everywhere and swearing? For me, I will speak to my blood that I have to be A.M Qarol squad fan. And I will never leave her for the rest of my life. Hi. Hey, I've had things on the streets. But again, I've had things, I can't take it. Title of the day, guys. A M Qarol has come back again to tarnish the orphanage's name. But why? Mama Esther runs to court. That's the title of the day. Let's see how it will go. I'll start right away, guys, because honestly, today, hey, I'm not me, and Miss not me, okay? Yeah. So I came across Mura talking yesterday. Too much talking. And again, he's like, if you're using my this, you people, I will strike your channels. It's okay. It's okay. We've gone through the fire. At least we know how it burns. Chill, bro. Elise Queen, how are you? What happened to you? What happened to Elise? No way. Where is your spanner? I thought you had a spanner over here. What happened here? Okay. All right. Sawa sawa. Where were we, guys? Looks like I'm lost. So Mura came out in the video that he did the other day, because right now I can see him walking around. I think Dimwango brought a very beautiful girl in the village, the girl that they met in Tanzania. They've gone to Nairobi together. Now they're back in the village, and it looks like Dia also has a plan of bringing Mura some other, beautiful, exciting faces in the villa. Because already Mura has been complaining that, Rosie is so boring and she is lazy. Imagine sleeping with someone and she stand out and start talking about family on video. Lazy. Very lazy. Lazy. That's how it is. I've said it. Hey, me, Mura, you know me, I just say it. You're too lazy. How can you be sleeping in my bed? My bed, and then you go and start talking about me. Lazy. Greetings to you, AMQ. Greetings to you, Ransford Fiti. Karibu sana, karibu sana. Welcome. So Mura has decided, I want to help the orphanage, but with conditions. Mura has come out to tarnish the orphanage's name once again. But you'll be shocked with some of the findings that you're coming to come across, because I didn't see this coming anytime soon. As much as most of the people that are close to him, like Jamaican Uncle and Nasto, have gone over there to do videos to prove to him that this orphanage has no issues, Marua has come back once again to tarnish that orphanage's name. And for me, at this point, I feel like he's being selfish because of his own interest. You can't tell us that he hasn't known what has been happening and he's still using the old video against them, It is okay. Jen Marceline, thank you so much. Continue with the good observation analysis. Asante sana. Thank you for calling it that way. At least, isn't it? Yeah. Otherwise, others call it, you gossiper, you woman, you are a gossiper, you are gossiping. Hey guys, it's too cold. Today I'm coming here with a blanket. Forgive me. It's too cold. The sad part is when Mura comes out and gives conditions. I want to be asking this Mura Senzo too many questions about the statements that he made on his video concerning that orphanage.
This is a very sensitive topic, so I'll try to be very categorical with my words, and I'll not speak a lot about it. The thing is this, guys. Yes, I went to children's home. Yes, there's a children's home. But again, a video came, from the news, the biggest news in Kenya.
Hold on. How old is that video that was done? It should have been 4 or 3 years ago. But Mura, the way he's trying to pull this whole issue on here is that I went to the orphanage. There's an orphanage, yes. But again, we received some news for the biggest news from Kenya, as if the news just came here yesterday. Mura could not be very honest with himself or with his audience to tell them that, listen, guys, the news that I received, that link about the orphanage, it was something that happened 3 years ago. And if there was some court cases, they're done. The woman, she won the case and they're doing good. So let's proceed. It's just as simple as that. Like, if we need to help, we can help. But again, he's pulling it out as if it was just a new thing that happened the other day. It just happened the other day. Like, yo, guys, you know what? Yes, there's this, but listen to that.
I'll try to be very categorical with my words, and I'll not speak a lot about it. The thing is this, guys. Yes, I went to children's home. Yes, there's a children's home. But again, a video came, okay, from the news, the biggest news in Kenya.
Imagine.
And this video was very alarming. Most of you reached out and said, even some who had donated small money, like the one who was buying a cow for the children's home, reached out and said, please, Marua, hold a bit. Now, let me go to the point, because I don't want to talk about children's home as a big topic.
You want to talk about it as a big topic, Mura Senso, and you really talked about it for a very long time. So chill, kindly allow us to react about this whole story, because it is a story in your videos and the video is public. I might not talk about it, then that means someone else will talk about it. Yella. Why would you come to lie to people that you just received some news from our biggest television in Kenya? As if the people who are watching don't know our news in Kenya. The clip was played. Yes, it was. When was that? Telling the truth from this man is a very big problem. So why now tarnish this orphanage's name?
My son is back. Sasa maisha mitoto yangu. Sasa mitoto. Siwache baba afanye kama video. Mitoto. Sawa. Mitoto acha baba afanye video. Mitoto. My son is here. Now this is my best friend. Forget about those other people out there. This is my real best friend. Because at least my son can't betray me.
Yeah, we did that yesterday. We did that yesterday. You said he won't betray you. Look at Maisha. Is he agreeing with him? No.
You know, Mitoto, you're my best friend.
Look aside. Maisha looked aside, is like, yella. What do you mean? Boys are always for mama. You betray my mom, I betray you. You don't love my mom, I don't love you. It's too simple. The only respect you can get from your children is the respect that, the same measure of respect that you give to their mother. The same love that you give to their mother, that is the same love that you'll receive from the children. I think it's too simple. Let's not complicate it.
Now, let's talk about children's home in a nutshell. The thing is, guys, we are willing to support the children's home, okay? I want to make that clear. But I
kindly get the baby down, because OMG, you should at least shave his hair, or at least the hair must look a little bit better, good for him to come on the camera. Remember, this is an international camera. Can someone please brush this baby's hair? Can something be done here? What is happening?
I want to go there with a very clear and
the hair. Anyway, like father, like son.
Well put together framework. Okay? Framework. A very clear framework. For example.
Chill. Guys, kindly remind me, because it looks like maybe it's me who's forgetting, or maybe because I'm too jumpy on these streets, or what. I thought that day, Mura received a lot of stuff, clothes, donations. Did he take those donations to the children's home? Now, the people that he was donating those clothes, including the other clothes that came from Mr. Cecil, did he categorically have a list of children in that village that they were supposed to receive those gifts from those packages? Hello? I need to hear. The children that are usually coming back in that village to eat, beg, all those people that he claims that he's always helping in that village. Are these people helped in those categories that now the children homes should be in that manner? I feel like I'm lost somewhere. Maybe someone should correct me because I'm going gaga, okay? I'm going gaga on this one. I'm like trying to, hey, guys, focus, focus, focus.
How many kids are in the children's home?
The kids that you are giving those gifts from the time Cecile brought the packages, did you count them? Did you count all the children that were coming to pick things from your home, all the women that were coming through, all the men that were picking shoes, everyone that was coming in your home when it became a market? Did you count them? Categorically, we need to know the ages. We need to know the ones who don't go to school and those ones. Did you, when you were also distributing your stuff, the day you changed your home into an orphanage and start spreading those gifts, did you check them? So, why is it that when it comes to helping the orphanage, Noah's brought children home? How come is it that when it comes to that orphanage, now it's time to start categorizing, pulling children into groups? Why? Why? Someone kindly.
Let's say they are 10. Let's say I'm just putting a number. What are their needs? For example, okay, first is we want to know the backgrounds of each kid. Let's say they are.
I think I'm lost somewhere. Like, these are children in an orphanage. Guys, I've given you a story on how I've been also, like, going through orphanages and stuff. So if you want to help, help. If you don't want to help, just say, guys, me, I can't help. It's just simple. Like, no one is forcing. Why will you go to an orphanage and start telling the owner of that orphanage that I want you to start categorizing, like putting all these kids in groups? And each group, you have to give me their paper, their document, how they came here, who are the people, and all those, need all this information for you to help. And it's not about him helping from his pocket, remember, guys. It's not about him helping from his, no. For him to just pull the camera in front of his face or her face and start begging for donors. That's what it is. All these conditions that he's putting in. Anyway, let's listen for this before I just talk.
10. Okay, out of 10, how many kids are below 1 year? So if they are below, let's say 5 years, they need Pampers, they need maybe milk in the morning. We want to meet each kid at their need. For example, if a kid is 12 years old, okay, that should be going to high school. So we need to talk about school fees and things like that. But we don't want to give money blanketly. Let's say, oh, Big Mac sent $50.
We don't want to give money blanketly. The money that have been given to Grandma Brian's house, was it given with those kind of conditions? Or were those monies being brought in blanketly? Blanketly with a duvet on top of it, plus bed sheets and all the pillows. The money that he was speaking to go and buy furniture from Nairobi, the money that he was conned, 95 Kenyan shillings, 95,000, sorry, Kenyan shillings. Plus the money that he ordered horses with from South Africa. A palooza, guys, a palooza. All that money. Was this money accounted for? Can someone come out here with some transparency list of the money that was given during this construction? Can someone please help me out? Because if you need transparency from someone else, you should be showing transparency from your own side as well. Remember, guys, we are trying to analyze something here because this is what we do. So if you're joining us right now and you don't know what you're doing, we are analyzing someone's words, criticizing even some of the things that he is doing on the streets, YouTube streets. Chill. If you're in, you're in. If you're out, go. Chill. Listen, guys. This guy has been doing a lot of, work at Grandma's house. They call it Villa 19, right? He received a lot of money that he even never acknowledged some of the people who are sending that money. He said, guys, I'm tired. I will get home. I will read your names. He never even wrote any letter, even any email to return back and say, thank you. Never. It's the same guy that is sitting down here and telling us that he can help the orphanage by pulling out all these conditions that he's pulling out right now. Like, who is going to take this?
$50 for the orphanage. So we take the money and take it to the orphanage. No, me, I don't operate like that. First is we want to know how many kids are in the orphanage. What is their background story? Okay.
What about the other kids that have been coming to your home to collect clothes and shoes and all those things? Some are coming there to eat soup and rice and beans. Do you go around collecting all their data before you give them all those gifts that you always give them? All of them, they have parents. All of them, they have, everything. All of them, they go to school well. Papa Apalusa wants some accountability where he doesn't give his own. Papa Apalusa. Yella.
For example, this kid has one parent or this kid has two parents, but the
Mara wants to know how many parents the kid has so that he can help. Guys, I don't know if you're really feeling it the way I'm feeling it. Like, it's really not making sense into my little brainless head. How and why would Marua need all this information just to pull a camera in front of each and every child's face for them to get help? And yet, back in his home, people are sending a lot of gifts for the village children. So, okay, kindly tell me or maybe help me to understand the difference between the village children that are being helped from his house and the ones that are in the orphanage. Maybe the other ones have 3 legs, these ones have 2 legs. Maybe the other ones have 4 legs and these ones have 7 ears and 9 eyes. And kindly help me to understand why we are trying to differentiate these children, because I feel like children are always children. And if you need to help these children, you just have to help these children, even if it's from your pocket or not. Kindly help me to understand what is the big difference between the children that he is entertaining back in his house, that he has collected from the village, and the ones in the orphanage.
Parents are drunkard, they left the kid, so we took him to the children's home. Or this kid, something bad happened to her in her home, and then we rescued her. This kid does not totally have parents, and because of that, we are the custodian of the kid. Or this kid is from the neighborhood. He only comes here to school and he eats lunch, but in the...
Maisha said, shut up. Mitoto says, Papa, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Lucy says Mura wants that orphanage. Mura's been has seen as an opportunity for making money and wants to take over the management of that orphanage. Because honestly, I don't see the reason why this man is making too much noise over here. Why is he making too much noise? Why is he making a lot of noise like this? What is the reason of all this, guys? What is the reason of all this? Mura went on to talk too much. The man is talking too much. The man is talking just too much. And so Mitoto said, stop it. Papa, it's not even making sense. Faithful to Yeshua says, Mitoto is defending orphanage. Mitoto is like, remove your glasses, we want to see you eye on eye, head on collision. Mitoto, remove your father's glasses because that's what we want to see. We are tired with this man that is hiding behind those glasses, saying things that cannot even make sense to start with. The man that has received a lot of money on the construction site of a widow and an orphan, only now coming out to tell us that now he needs this, he needs that. Too many conditions. Mitoto, remove them. Remove them.
Baba. No.
Remove.
No, Mitoto. No, Maisha.
Remove.
No, Papa.
Remove.
No, Maisha. No, Mitoto. My son is very smart. When you tell him no, he stops.
He's not.
No, Maisha. Maisha, no.
He's not. Masha is not. Masha is like, we're tired, bro. Remove these glasses. Like we can't take this anymore. Yella, Masha, remove.
No, Baba.
We don't want lies. Come out. Come out of these glasses. Come out. Remove.
No, Mitoto. No, Maisha. No, Papa. No, Maisha. No, Mitoto. My son is very smart. When you tell him no, he stops.
He's not.
Maisha, no.
He's not.
No, Maisha. No, Papa. No. Now leave Papa to do a video.
No. Mitoto, come back. We hate liars on the streets. We hate liars on the streets. Mitoto, come back and do the tingo.
That we know what is going on.
Remove.
Sasa Maisha. No, Baba. No, Mitoto. No, Maisha.
Remove.
No, Papa. No, Maisha. No, Mitoto. My son is very smart. When you tell him no, he stops.
He's not.
Maisha. Maisha, no. No, Maisha. No, Papa. No. Now leave.
We hate liars on the streets. Like, honestly, we do hate liars on the streets. Guys. Papa Cheesy, what is happening? Papa Cheesy says low IQ. See, a man that has been out there collecting a lot of money, Maisha will expose. This is my friend. He will never. This one is the one that will expose you. He will expose you very well. And in fact, this boy is the first person that will go and look for Mr. Kohera when you're still sitting there, hiding behind your glasses. Shame. Shame. You don't put on glasses, be hiding and telling us lies. Eh? Why would you, put on your glasses the way you usually do when you are with Maisha? Maisha is tired with all this bullshit. Mary Mo. Karibu. No, Maisha, no. This baby, he's not. He's just trying to tell you, listen, stop lying. It's just as simple as that. Anyway, we move on. Maisha has just given us something to laugh about, isn't it? Anyway, Mara went on to say something about the government of Kenya, that some of us that are Kenyans and we really understand our government very well, we need to understand how our government works. Do you do surveys, guys? Do you do surveys? Yeah.
I need to say. And just to give you a nutshell, is the government actually reached out to me. The government of Kenya reached out to me, told me the situation of the children's home. I asked them very tough questions, and even them, they couldn't answer such questions. For example, I asked them, what is the number of kids in the children's home? They could not answer. And I'm not.
I hate liars. Where's baby Maisha Mitoto? Where is Mitoto? Come and remove this man's glasses, for God's sake. Liars everywhere. You can't come out and tell people, maybe just because they're, I don't know the right word to use, because I know they always insult me, so why can't I even insult them today? Why can't I insult them as well? They're always insulting me over there. Why would you come out and start lying to people about the government? Do you understand when you use the word the government? The government is not the office of the president that called you, Mura, stop lying. Which department did you contact for them to give you the information? Because why would the government just call you? Like, why would the government call you? Like, did you receive a call from the office of the president? Okay, if yes, you did receive a call from the office of the president, then why will the office of the president know how many children are in Noah's Boat Orphanage? Why? Why will they know that? You have the right person who should be answering those questions. You went there yourself. If you wanted to count, you would have counted. Mama Esther have all those documents in his shelf, in his box. He's been removing them and doing videos all over the place, Muratore. You know that. If you wanted to know the number of children home in that home, you would have known, because you have been there. And that is the best place where you can go and get your answers from. Why would you be asking the office of government of Kenya? It's so sad. You will see people like Harish and Mama Moyo Moyo clapping around. Hey, Mura, you're so nice. Even our travel command, even the government is calling him. Oh my God, even the government of Kenya is calling him. Is this making sense from my side? It's not. It's not. The people who are involved directly with those children homes is the office of the children office, right? The children department office. If they're the ones, tell the truth if they did. And why would they even call you to start with? What kind of information will they need from you for them to start calling you? What is it they need from you so that they start calling you? But like, it's not really making sense to me why the government should be calling you. On what? This shows that Mura has been in talks with the children department over that orphanage. That shows that directly. And it shows that probably Mura wants something from this orphanage. We can clearly see that, because why would he get involved with the children department office? That is, if that is what he's calling the government. Why will he be involved with them? So whatever Mura Senso is planning against Mama Sarah, is it Sarah? Esther, right? Mama Esther. It should be something that is serious. Mama Esther, if you are listening and some of the people back in Yabohanse, advise her to start securing herself with that orphanage, because I can see another predator on the way. Forget about the other one that had Mr. Onyango, the Mzungu woman that had Mr. Onyango. Now, this one is a real one, because you can imagine it's going behind your back to start calling the children department back in Migori and lying to the people in their life that the government is calling him. For what reasons, we can't really know, but something is fishy somewhere. I can smell a rat. I can smell it. Something is going on, guys. Why will this man sit down and start talking about that story just like that if he's not planning to do something fishy? At this point, guys, we will revisit. We will revisit this story because it's not easy. At this moment, I don't find it a genuine story to pull out, especially when you know that the lives of these needy children, their lives are at stake.
Saying they're not doing their part. They're only saying that sometimes it's even confusing to them. They can't even tell if this is the number or this is not the number. Okay. And also, that being said, I see Sandra saying no more project for now. And I've agreed. This year for me, I've closed.
We're not interested. We are not interested whether you have closed, whether you're going on, how many times you've said things that you don't mean and you just don't mean them. It's not, that one is not even part of my interest. My interest is, why did you get to talk to the so-called government? What is it that you are looking for from the so-called government? Calling them, talking to them about the orphanage. About what exactly? Mama Esther, start running to court to secure yourself, because honestly, if you don't, I see something coming up. And as some of you guys are saying here, let me go back to Lucy. Lucy has said something here that, guys, we need to think about. Lucy says Mura wants that orphanage shut down so he can start one and keep all the donations. What do you think about that? Because why is he behaving like this? Why is he going behind Mama Esther's orphanage to start talking to the government about it behind her back? Mary says, I wouldn't trust Marua and Roro with a goldfish. They have no business operating an orphanage. The government of Kenya reached out. I'm lost.
I need to say. And just to give you a nutshell, is the government actually reached out to me. The government of Kenya reached out to me, told me the situation of the children's home.
The government told you the situation of the children's home. So sister says traveling isn't paying well, I guess. No, it's not about the government paying well. Remember, he can't get the visas to the place that he needs to go to. He can't get the visas. Even if he needs to go to Argentina, he can't get the visa to Argentina. Remember, Rocio has already given a bad report about him in the Argentinian embassy. So what? He has to sit down and wait for Mr. Luis to come to Nyabohanse. No government reached out to as who I came in. This happened. Said Abdul, why did you bring problems? Said Abdul, why are you coming with problems, please? Why are you coming with problems? It's Said Abdul, guys. Ask Said Abdul why he came with problems. Abdul, wassalamu alaikum. Welcome, welcome. Yes, Lori, see. No one called him. He's the one who's calling around, checking on a few things because it looks like he wants to use. Am I frozen again, guys? Can you let me know? I thought I'm back. Yeah, I thought I'm back. So the thing is, that Lucy, I think I'm back, right? Can you let me know? I'm good? Okay. Yella. Sasawa. Thank you so much. I don't know who's playing with these wires. Nani anakanyaga waya? Nani anakanyaga waya? Let me share this again. There's something that I really wanted to touch on just so quick. Then we move. Thank you. That's what I want to talk about. The government reached out to him and told him the situation of that children's home. Why will the government reach out? Like, let's just analyze this together, okay? Why will the government reach out to Mura and tell him the situation of that orphanage when himself, he visited that orphanage, he had the owner of that orphanage, he had the chance to ask her, and she's in a very good position to answer him all the questions and give him all the answers. And then if he's not satisfied is when he can move on. But he never did that. He went back, backstabbing the owner of the orphanage now and calling over there to see what he can do. Maybe, just maybe, he might be interested in picking up that orphanage and proving to the so-called government of Kenya, proving to them that I'm the man in the village. I'm the king of this village, and I'll be able to take care of that. Is there anything that you guys can do so that I can take over that place? Because, yeah, you can't tell me that that woman is becoming rich in our village. He's receiving all these donations and building all these big things that we have seen over here. In fact, Mura going to that orphanage, it really just, like, it had to cut him into pieces. He felt so bad because he thought it was just Aka orphanage, only to find out that it's a very big, huge place that he cannot even be able to build by himself. So he's just wondering, like, why would a woman like this one come and do something like this? No. No one can beat me in this village. No one can beat me. Like, no one, this thing should be, should be mine, not hers. And that is why we can see Marua going around, making too many calls around, following this story. And he's not even ready to tell his people the truth. He's not ready to tell his people the truth. But the truth, he knows the truth himself. He knows that truth himself. It's so sad that this is happening in 2025. So sad. Let me add Mura Senso on the stage because he said that we are receiving strikes before we receive these strikes and see how we'll go with them. Okay.
Important. If I work with that children's home,
if I will work with that children's home, that children's home, this is a man full of bitterness. As you're looking at him, so full of bitterness. Now he's calling it that business, that children home. So what will you do?
If I will work with that children's home, my condition will be actually a child is taking a picture like this, his story or her story by the side, and then from there we can actually find him a sponsor. And it's not money sent to Marua, like Marua, take this $1,000 to the children's home. No. You as the sponsor directly, if that kid is going to high school, you send money to the school. If that kid needs a mattress, you can now say, Marua, I see my child that I'm sponsoring in the children's home is missing a mattress. Chigiri.
Chigiri. Smacks of noodles. Where? On the head. Full of spices. Hi! We shall all tell Pastor Esther on her channel to beware of Marua and listen to Qarol video on Marua's words and doing her an orphanage etc. Exactly, Zims. That is what I'm calling for. Well, have you ever heard that someone wants to help children in the orphanage and they're picking one child and, pulling the child aside and pulling her face and everything, and then the history's over here and chuguru? Where? Even the Mama Onyango that was sending money, you could hear that. You can't be saying that you are picking one child to send food to. So you'll be sending one box of noodles to cook for that one child. If you're sending money for food, it should be money for food for all the children in the orphanage, including the workers, including everyone, including even the owner of that orphanage, because she needs to eat well to take care of these children. If you're bringing in boxes of milk, it's for the whole orphanage, including the workers, even the workers in the farm. Those ones that are busy working in the farm to plant vegetables for their family. All of these people, they need to eat. So how will you just pick one child? Where will this child be eating from? Aworo. That is Marua for you, in short. Eh? So sad. Those children will be exposed to you, know who those creepy friends of his. And that is now even the fear. Zims, hello Zims, not what Lucy is talking about. Because this one is a good breeding space for the passport bros. You have to remember that. Why is he focusing so much on these children? It's so sad. What are you saying, Eva? Carol, think about it. For years, you invested in your chicken farm, then all of a sudden, some loser decides to come and find fault and take it over. How far is that Mara needs to be under the jail? And then they come and tell you that, you're not even learned. You don't know how to run this business. We want to bring in better people who can run the business, because now we have a Mzungu wife and a Rasta man here with goggles. They'll be the one running it. You don't know how to run it. Was this their dream to start with? Was this their dream? Guys, how many things, how many projects, let me call them projects. If we start counting right now, I don't know how many projects Mura has started just in his own compound to start with. Leave alone now that one of going away, to take care of the orphanage. This one that he has, the fish. Has he ever harvested the fish that is in his fish pond? Hello. He said, if you don't have problems, raise your hands up. Raise your hands up if you don't have problems. Ting badimalo, ting badimalo. Ernest, how are you doing, my brother? Welcome. Welcome. If you know you don't have problems, raise your hand up. If you know that you have managed a project successfully, raise your hands up. How much money have you collected in that project? Remember that, how did you call that, mad something? Mad bath or bath mad, whatever you call it. It was supposed to be a very big project, like an international project where Muzungu, they'll be coming in, to rub their bodies with the mud, and it's medicinal, and they'll have yoga. They'll be sitting around the river, the stream. They'll be feeling well. It's called what? Mud bath. Mud bath. Eh? It was supposed to be a very big project. He did a whole video about it. I was looking at this thing for the first time. Me, I've never come across mud baths myself, guys. As a village-ish girl as I am, I had never come across this one. Some of the things that I used to enjoy while I was abroad is going to the ocean, to the sea, to swim in the waters. That was the only good thing that I used to love when I was somewhere abroad there. This one of mud bath, I had not come across it. I was like, I had to do a research and do a very comprehensive video about it. Those days when we used to do research, big research, and bring facts on the table. Leave this one that we are just sitting here and talking every day like this. Those days we used to react, guys. I was like, yeah. So mud baths are supposed to be checked by the government. They have to be super. I was like, yo, what are these? That was supposed to be a project. Did it happen? The fish project, did it happen? Let's forget about all these projects that came across. Even the swimming pool that he used to talk about when he was in Brazil, it never happened. Now, let us just talk about the simple ones that he just brought in. He brought in the horses, and these horses, they don't have a proper stable to stay in. And he's still bringing in more horses, according to what he said, that have no shelter. They are rained on. When hailstorm is coming, it's just raining on them. True story. No proper garage, even for the cars, something that looks like something, but it's not even something. Yeah? Nothing is going on. The company, he bought a safari car, supposed to open a company. He's not opening the company. He's sitting there and complaining, crying day and night. Nothing is successful even in his own home. Inside the house, no rails on the staircases, nothing. People are scared every time they look at the baby. They're like, this child will get in trouble. And they're telling him, and he's laughing over here, thinking that it's jokes. No rails in the house. No kitchen fixed in the house. The machine is brought. It's empty there. The fridge is, nothing is working in the house. Nothing. He goes on, he brings in what we call a Mercedes-Benz, a car. This man is not even interested to know where the steering wheel is. If you ask him, Mura Senso, come sit here, show me the dashboard, he will never show you. Show me even how you step your feet on the brakes. If I come here with a question, Mura Senso, this is a Mercedes-Benz 4MATIC, right? Show me your accelerator. He will show me. He will show me an accelerator. He will show me the left side. Like, yo, Mura, forget about that. I need you to show me a clutch. Is there a clutch in the Mercedes-Benz? Like, seriously, I look him in the eye and I'll be like, Mura, show me your car. I need to know a clutch where it is. I need to see a clutch. Do you know Mura will show me a clutch in that Mercedes-Benz? He will show me. He will show me a clutch, but I don't want to teach him if that car has a clutch or not, okay? Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Kung Fu Fanta, you are welcome. Hello to you. Hello to you as well. Mura, show me a clutch in your Mercedes-Benz. Hello, drivers in the house. Do you have clutches? Mura Senso, this is a Mercedes-Benz. How do you change your gear in your car? He'll start doing like this. Oh, there's this thing called the gear. It's always here. Mura Senso, gears are no, in the Mercedes-Benz are not done like this. They're just done like this. I know, Mercedes-Benz. It's something that we all know. We know. Mura Senso, show me the clutch. Is this car automatic or manual? Mura will tell you, I don't know, maybe it's manual. I think it might be manual. I think, let me ask Rocio. Rocio! Mercedes 4MATIC is a manual or an automatic car? Is it or it's not? Mura, you are bringing too many conditions for nothing. Like, for nothing. Don't waste your time on these facts. It's not making sense. Chill, bro, chill.
Important. If I will work with that children's home, my condition will be actually a child is taking a picture like this, his story or her story by the side, and then from there we can actually find him a sponsor. And it's not money sent to Marua, like Marua, take this $1,000 to the children's home. No.
If you do have trust issues with this orphanage, Mr. Mura Senso, if you do have trust issues, then stay away from Mama Esther. Why will you be close to Mama Esther when you have trust issues? If you don't want to, Merimo says the clutch is his GoPro. His clutch will be, I'm sure most of you guys, you don't know this clutch thing because I'm sure most of you are driving automatic cars, right? I do love also driving manual cars because I have an old dad who believes so much in these manual cars more than automatic cars. He's so much into manual ones. And for that reason, sometimes I need to drive him around and I just had to learn how to drive manual cars. It's very interesting. It's the most interesting thing that you can ever do. Dealing with a manual car, OMG. You'll be just doing the clutch thing, clutch. It makes your whole body balance in the car. Like you need to be using all your legs. Like the clutch will be doing the left thing, Push the clutch, change the gear. Push the clutch, remove the gear. Push the clutch, like the clutch thing is working more. The left foot is working more than the right foot. Okay, the right foot is just to make sure that the car is just moving. Apart from that, the left foot will be doing the rest. Right? Okay, forget about that. But now Soul Sister said that the clutch is his GoPro. That one is just done. It's finished. Lucy's asking for the peacocks. Lucy, kindly stop. Stop it. Stop tempting my patience. I don't like these questions because, first of all, you have to understand that the peacocks are all male. All male. How can a male person, okay, forget about the male person. How can a male bird be staying with a male bird doing nothing? Like doing nothing. Like seriously. In this whole world that we live right now, it can't happen. It can't happen. Like we all live with others, right? We all live with people. We have to, everything lives with something. Remember the story about the Noah's boat. The animals comes in one by one, two by two. The animals comes in two, but it's all about two. But Mura Senso had to agree the idea of Daisy. This was Daisy's idea. Daisy Jr. Daisy Jr. goes out and brings two males and put them together and says, nothing can put you asunder. Two male peacocks. Honestly, Lucy, you're asking me how they're doing? I'll never want to even imagine. I'll never want to imagine those beautiful male birds together. And when someone was asking him on the live chat, do you know what he said? He said, I'm not even planning to bring in the females until someone comes out and gives me the female one so that they can start producing. And I'm like, jeez. So they will say to be male, doing nothing, completely nothing, zero work. No eggs, no younger ones, no nothing. Unfortunately. Lucy, that question is very tricky. You understand the tingo? Yeah, let's take a look on this comment that I'm going to read to you about Marua's and the orphanage. And this message actually is coming from one of the top moderators from Marua's camp. One of the top moderators from Marua's camp is the one that wrote this comment. I want you to listen to this carefully, okay? Kish Kish is the person. Kish Kish said, you all don't understand what is happening. Jamaican uncle visited the orphanage, did a proper tour, and had a long conversation with Esther. She discussed the fight with the Avis, etc. Marua did not get the chance to do that as he went to the orphanage in a hurry. Someone told Marua about the video about Avis Godhart on Citizen TV from 2021. They did not inform Marua that Esther won the case from 2023. Jamaican uncle, on the other hand, knew he knew, so he continued to pledge his support. Nasto interviewed Esther as well, got the full story, looked at documents, etc. He also continued to pledge his support. Marua, Rocio, and Gitriba still were not aware that Esther won the case. Now, do you want to tell me that until today, until yesterday when Mara was doing this video, they were still not aware that Esther won the case? All right. Let's continue reading, okay? I am sure when they realize the truth, they will come out and say something. There is no bad blood between Jamaican Enko and Marua. JU had always stated that he will be spending 3 months in Kenya, so he was not thrown out of the villa. But now, that's not even the issue. The issue is that Marua, Rocio, and Gitriba, you want to tell me that until today, they have never known that Esther won that case in 2023. Kish. Go and recheck yourself. If you have not seen the inner truth into Marua's issue about this orphanage, it's not about Marua, Rocio, and Gitriba not knowing that Esther won the case. It's about Marua using the older case to pull Esther down so that he can take over. We can see it in his eyes. It's only that Mitoto wanted to remove the glasses and he refused. But again, his own people, they do understand that Nasto has continued to pledge his support, and Jamaican uncle, they have continued to pledge their support in that orphanage, apart from Marua. So what does that mean? You want to tell me that Jamaican uncle doesn't know, that he can't tell Marua what he knows? You want to tell me that Nasto hasn't known? All the videos, even Claude Joseph was doing them. Like, seriously? Yella. Yella. This thing is not really making sense. One thing I know is that Marua, you as a person, you know very well and you know what you want. So guys, as we are finishing, I can see time is not on my side. No, Marua knows everything, A.M Qarol. Yeah, I'm blessed. That's how I'm looking at it. That's how I'm looking at it. Put your picture and your story. and also Priska visits there regularly. Imagine. And Marua is pretending as if you want me to help that orphanage, now he's putting, all those. No, Marua, you are not a good person. Even most of the Kenyans who have known Marua, they've known Marua in that way. And that's why I want to play you this. I want to play you this so that we can finish with this one as we go. All right? It's time to finish and go. Marua, yella, get out of here. Get out of here. This one is coming from one of the renowned gossip channels in Kenya. Like here in Kenya, they just call it like that. Simple and clear. Let's listen to how our own Kenyans do understand Marua. Let's listen on how they do understand him as a person. If you are talking about Marua in our Kenyan tabloids, channels, how do people know Marua as? How do people understand Marua? And not just Marua and the sister, all together as YouTubers. How do people understand them? Let's listen to this.
Marua sneaked into my bedroom. He sneaked in my bedroom as I'm downstairs waiting for him to be.
What did he do?
Marua sneaked into my bedroom. He sneaked in my bedroom as I'm downstairs waiting for him to be done settling in. And then he filmed my bedroom and my master bath. Something that I only found out much later.
Kenyan YouTuber A M Marua has been exposed, and not by Kenyans, but by people from other countries, specifically YouTubers and travelers, Ivan and Ponte. This is after Marua himself made a live video on YouTube talking about some of the ungrateful people he has met in his travels. And so Ivan and Ponte have decided to clap back, even though they necessarily didn't want to. Marua has been exposed alongside his sister Dimango and his family. Let's start with Marua. He has been defined by these two people as egoistic, ungrateful, invading, and a liar as well.
Did you hear the word a liar? And then you come and tell me, oh, this one came from A.M Qarol. No, it did not. It did not. Did you hear what this channel is talking about Marua and the sister? Marua has been known as who exactly?
People as egoistic,
Egoistic,
ungrateful,
egoistic, ungrateful,
invading,
and a liar. That's not coming from me. This is a Kenyan channel that is talking about Marua.
a liar as well. Marua is recognized as one of the greatest YouTubers in Kenya, and in fact, one of the most earning grow his YouTube channel. Ponte revealed that Marua started his YouTube channel while in Colombia, where he had actually gone to teach English. And his first content, or the content that he was covering, was filming prostitutes working in the streets and showing.
Yes, he did. See, you want to tell me that these are just reactors talking about this stuff? This is how they know Marua. Marua grew his channel on prostitution videos on the streets. If you never know, maybe now you know.
Their faces in his videos online without getting their consent. This is definitely ethical. However, Marua has benefited largely from these videos as they have been earning him money for some years. It is alleged that Marua manipulates his audience and portrays himself as a poor person, even
Yes.
though he has been making.
Yes, guys, I don't know if you're listening. Like, Marua portrays himself as a poor person.
Himself as a poor person, even though he has been making thousands of dollars from YouTube. And despite making these thousands of dollars, he is paying people cheaply. These are the people who are working for him, and he pays them, again, making thousands of dollars in a month. It is also alleged that Marwa uses child labor. This is apparently evident in his videos, where in the background children can be seen working.
Allegedly making kids work. I say allegedly, but you can see in the back of his videos these kids working.
In Ponte's video on Marwa, he talks about an incident where Marwa gets a notification of having received donations on his PayPal account. However, he says that he doesn't really have the time to write a thank you email and will do it later. This Ponte found really ungrateful,
He
as
doesn't.
if you have received donations, it will only take you a minute to send back a thank you email. Hence the point of Marwa being ungrateful, wanting to give them that much effort in his YouTube channel. Ponte revealed that Marwa just films himself randomly in these cities without even preparation, without even having done research on these cities. He just goes and starts filming. And then after filming, he takes a break to go and upload the videos and cut and edited just like that with zero effort. So how can a person doing so less in his YouTube channel be able to teach
When Maro wanted to sell a masterclass and he was exposed by Ponte and Ivan Ventures. And this is the Mura that Kenyans know so far. This is the Mura sensor that Kenyans know so far. This is the Mura that we are always talking about. Forget about, I'm going to take you to court. Everyone is talking about it. This is one of the biggest gossip channels in Kenya talking about him. So don't be surprised when we talk about these things, guy, like, you haven't, no, everyone is talking about it, OMG. People know him. His own friends have said it so many times. Family members, people back at home, People have been complaining. People have turned back on him so many times. And then you want to tell us, oh, it's all about reactors? It's nothing to do with any reactor here. If some of us, the reactors that you all know, we've not been talking about it, then you can see even the Kenyan channels are talking about him. They are. Why are they not threatened to be taken to court as well? As much as we know that, yes, they don't wake up every day talking about him raw, but at least they talk about him once in a while. They do. They went on also talking about Dimwango and her own that I'm not ready to talk about right now. I just wanted to prove a point about Marua and what we've just talked about, because honestly, time is not on my side. But again, if I come back, maybe later on, we will talk about the other part that they talked about Dimwango. That one was even worse than even this one. But these are our own Kenyan reaction channels talking about it. I mean, talking about them. So don't come out here crying, oh, reactors, this, reactors, that. Reactors are all over the place. Even themselves, they are reactors. They sit down and talk in their closets. They're always sitting down there and talking. Everywhere they go, they're sitting and talking. All of them. Now they think that they want to make people feel like it's only the reactors who sit and talk. Look at them. Look at them. Sitting and talking every day. I was so pissed, so pissed when Marua is coming out to talk about orphans in this manner. I was so pissed. I was like, I can't just leave this one to just go. Marua, that's an orphanage. We know that Mama Esther is not a perfect person, just like everybody else. She can't be perfect 100% to make sure that everything goes smoothly in that orphanage. She also has her own mistakes, just like everybody else, all right? But that one does not give you the permission to come out here and start trashing her and the orphanage that she has built for this long. Like, if you feel like you're not ready to help the orphanage, you just walk away. It's just so simple. I'm sure I've told you the story about the orphanage, right? If I'm donating to a place and I feel I'm not comfortable with the way things are done over there, I just move on and I find someone else to help. But now coming out to talk about it is something else. And yet you have never been there. You don't understand the journey. You don't understand, because definitely those children that are in there, they are in one way or another, they are being helped. The help might not be 100% full, but they are helped anyway. They have a roof over their head. They can bite something at the end of the day. At least they have a place to call home. Why can't you just respect that and leave the rest to her? She will deal with her own problems and her own demons. Why can't you just carry on your own problems and demons and move with it? Like, I've never understood why Mura came out to start trash talking the efforts of this woman. Even if he was looking forward, like, to come around the business, but moving with it the way he is moving with it is not human. That's just what I have to say. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your love and everything. Kindly subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Okay, subscribe according to Fakery. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Click on the notification bell so that every time we upload a new video, you'll be among the first people to be notified. We also have amazing merchandise over here, guys. Click on my description box. We have a beautiful link that will redirect to Spreadshop, a place where you will find our shop, A.M Qarol merchandise, and you can just pick anything just to support this channel, A.M Qarol. And from my side, I say asanteni sana, asanteni sana, asanteni sana. And let's meet on the next one. My moderators in the house, asanteni sana for your love and support. I really appreciate. Who else? My subscribers, asanteni sana, both new and old. Thank you so much for always, being around. I really appreciate you. All my keyboard reactors, I love you to the moon and back to the moon and back to the moon and back. And for those who have their channels over here, guys, kindly go and support them. We have Lucy. She has a beautiful channel. Fekere is always writing too much. Vico Rail, Neo Trends, JT, NT, OT, all of those ones. Who else am I leaving? Guys, I think most of you are YouTubers. Let's just, do the tingo. You understand what to do. Otherwise, asante sana and God bless. Let's meet on the next one, because reaction is always here to stay. It will always be here to stay. We will always be here to stay. Thank you and bye-bye. Whew.